It's a hold down, what you know now. Breaking you round town, girl, let's calm down. That's where your knees, they belong. Cause I'm a king up on my throne. If you give me my knees will be grown. Exponentially, dog, with the flow. I keep it moving like the waves in the seas. Still doing this shit, nothing but breeze. I surround myself with a few breezes to give me ease. I do it how I do. Just make sure you eating your stew mixed with the peas.
It's your boy J Thoughts here once again, and as always, hit those favorite buttons of mine. That's that like, that share, that subscribe. Helps the channel grow tremendously. Today we're asking, is a wife a good investment in today's economy? So let me explain. All right. Every girl I've ever been with, if I look back at the data and I do some simple root cause analysis and I see a trend or pattern in those statistics, right? If I looked at every girl I've been with, ran the statistics of how the relationship went, the more experience I have at doing that, then the better I'm able to predict the future outcomes based on the past performance. And then I get better at doing that over time, right? To the point where we just learn how to avoid potential outcomes that will end negatively. And we're using predictive analysis, right? Sounds a lot like a stock or an investment. Over time, we start to see that the market might just be bearish for the time being. But if what goes up must come down, does that mean that what's down must go up? Maybe, but we can't predict that for certain. So all we can really do is look at our past interactions to try to predict how our future interactions are going to go, and then look at the variables and what we can control. Which variables of those can we control? The main variable is ourselves. We are the common denominator in every one of our relationships. So if I sat here and told y'all every single girl I got with is a piece of shit, wouldn't naturally the question you would have for me is, what about you keeps attracting ain't shit women? Or why do you keep getting into relationships with women who you think aren't shit? Or why are you not vetting the women properly to see if this is a woman, if it's a woman that's worth your investment, investing your time, your energy, your effort, your love, your feelings, all of that type of stuff? Maybe there's a way for you to do your homework on this particular investment before you decide to just dump a bunch of money into it. Because people who just dump a bunch of willy-nilly money into a stock that has no history, no track record, no statistics, no annual, quarterly, financial reports or anything like that, you would say that person's a dumb investor. They're not doing their homework. Having a wife can be a very valuable thing to a good man. Having a good wife is absolutely valuable to a good man. But the question is it a good investment, right? There's so many laws right now that really are in favor of women leaving marriages. There's a lot of benefit to a woman if she decides to get with a good man who's financially secure and leave him. Depending on the state, depending on the laws, more often than not, men are the ones taking the hit in this bad investment. Right? Is a wife a good investment in today's economy? Maybe, maybe not. But there's a lot of things we have to factor in before we decide to make someone our wife. We have to understand the market before we decide to invest into a company. How much of the market share does this company take? What's been their financial track record? How much capital do they have in the company? We have to factor in a bunch of different things before we decide to put our money somewhere. Why would we not apply that same logic in deciding where we put our legacy, where we put our seed, where we put our future in? I've said it before. If you are vetting a woman to decide if she's a quality woman for you to have as a potential wife, mother to your children, legacy, etc., you're going to have far more in-depth questions, right? You're going to have far hard-hitting questions than you would a girl you're just meeting at a bar to try to hook up for the night. You don't care as much about where this investment goes because this is a quick flip, right? I'm about to get in, make a quick flip, you know what I'm saying, get into dinner, and then bounce. We know those in stock, right? In stock investments. The term eludes me at the moment, but we know those, the quick flips, right? We don't have as many questions for a quick flip as we do for the long-term investment. Is a wife a good investment in today's economy? I don't think most women are wives per se, but the ones who are, they are absolutely good investments. A good woman is always a good investment. The question is identifying what a good woman is. And then the other question is, does that good woman want to keep up that good woman image? Because you can flip-flop. So in order to determine or potentially alleviate that risk or mitigate that risk, you have to do better vetting up front to decide if this is a stock worth putting your investment in.